This will be your best video that you will have watched this week, and it will improve how you view the market. So I'm calling it best time frame to use. And it's not that I am supporting my time frame, is not that I am saying that this is exactly how you should trade and the time frame you should use. I just want to give you like a frame of what to consider anytime, what to consider when you're using a time frame. So I have three time frames here. I have daily as the first time frame, then I have 4 hour as the second time frame, and then I have 30 minutes as the third time frame. And I will tell you why I have chosen daily 4 hour and 30 minutes. If you want to be a day trader, of course, you want to make money every day, and you don't want to rely on the daily alone, because daily can take up to 24 hours for any trade setup to mature or to give you. So if you say daily is my best time frame, okay, you can get setups, but maybe in a week you'll be getting 2 to 3 setups, because a day, maybe Monday, the setup is not there. Tuesday, maybe you get a setup on Wednesday. But when you combine daily with another time frame like 4 hour, you will start now getting more opportunities to trade, because a day has 6 candles on 4 hour. Now, if again we rely on daily and 4 hour, it means these 6 times, if we don't have a chance, the whole day do not have a trade. And I will give you a case study on what I'm talking about. So your first time frame daily is for confirmation. What do you want to be confirmed? You want to be confirmed the direction. So daily we are using it as confirmation. So there's a difference between being confirmed something and being told it is time. So confirmation is just, you need to know, is the market buying or selling? So that is because there's nothing in between. So it's either the market is telling you buy or sell. And that's what we are looking on the decision. You just look the trend of the market and you know who is in control. Our buyers are in control or sellers are in control. When it comes to 4 hour, we are looking for the pattern. So here we are looking for the pattern. And because if you check for the pattern on 4 hour, it will give you more confidence to trade that pattern, because any pattern and a good pattern will always have three categories. And I keep saying this, any good pattern will have an entry, any good pattern will have a target, and it will have you don't have a rule based like way to know this is where I enter, this is where I target, this is where I exit. Patterns tells you target, exit if this violated. That's what I mean. So for we are looking for patterns, and 1 minute for sniper entry. So yes, I have the pattern on 4 hour. I can look for sniper entry. And the reason why I am bringing 30 minutes and lower time frame than 4 hour is because when I was trading daily and 4 hour alone, I used to miss my patterns on 4 hour because they were hidden on lower time frame than 4 hour. And I'll show you this. So if let's say you're trading daily and 4 hour directly gives you a pattern, there's no need of going to 30 minutes. If you trade on daily, you get confirmation, the market is a buy, then you go to 4 hour, you're trying to look for a pattern you can't see, that's when you start scaling. And I'm not saying 30 minutes is the whichever time frame, but it is lower than 4 hours. Okay. So let's try to do the first one, confirmation, daily confirmation. So if I look at this chart, the market seems to be on an uptrend because buyers are in control. Remember the tools? If I put my trend line like that, the market the sellers are becoming weaker every single time. Okay. So the sellers are becoming weaker. And if I decide that this market is a buy, I'll be trading on eggshell. Why? Because the market they created this resistance, and you can see that's where the market is. So for me, even if I want to look for confirmation, either market is a buy or sell, there's a rule I always have. If the market is a buy, let them break the next resistance. If the market is strong as sell, let them break the next support. So in such a case, I won't be in a rush going to 4 and start looking for buy because of this Marubozu candle. Don't be fooled by Marubozu candle. Marubozu candle, if they have not done the work of breaking resistance, Marubozu, they are just there to manipulate you and to place your buy orders. So for me, until I see this resistance being broken, that's when I will do the next step. So if you come now, you have analyzed, you come the second day and you check and you can zoom to see buyers have been so strong. And you can tell the sellers are pushing this market. So you're like, yes, you have broken my resistance. So we are trying to go to 30 minutes because you're still at the first stage of confirmation. Majority of people, they make mistake going to lower time frames to look for confirmation. We don't look for confirmation on lower time frame. We look for entries and sniper entries on lower time frame after we have been confirmed that the market is a buy. So as long as the market has broken with the body, the market wants to buy. But you already know, anytime the market breaks any resistance, it has to come down. We need to see some kind of a retracement, and the market will eventually come down. Now, the mistake majority of people do, they will say the market can retrace back to this area using the same time frame. Going wrong. So we don't use the same time frame to look for retracement. So let's start seeing if the market will retrace. You just want to see that retracement on daily. And you can see if you bought immediately, it means they have trapped you and the market went down with 65 pips. It's not that much, but you will feel bad because how can the market tell me they are buying and then a red big candle? Now, this red candle is not to make you fear. This red candle is to tell you that retracement has happened. And if now I want to look for buy, the market has done what I wanted it to do on the daily. They have broken a resistance, retracement has happened. Now let me go to my 4 hour and look for the pattern. Okay, are we following? So when you go to 4 hour, this is what you find. So when you go to 4 hour, remember 4 hour, we are coming to look for a pattern. We are not coming to look for anything else. We are coming to look for a pattern, and mostly because we want to buy. Let me go back to daily. We concluded the market is a buy because 1, it's on an uptrend. 2, it has broken resistance. So here in confirmation, we need to buy, not to sell. Remember, we want to buy, not to sell. So we are not pro sellers. We are not selling. We want to buy. So when I come to 4 hour and I want to buy and I'm looking for a pattern, the pattern for buying is which pattern? Is it a double top or a double for buying the market? That's what I'm saying. If you know you want to buy, you look for a double bottom. So if I come on 4 hour, and this is what I'm saying. So let me first delete everything so that we can have a clear picture. So this is my 4 hour. Remember, the daily, the market broke and we saw that breaking and there was a retracement. On 4, I'm coming to look for a pattern. But when the market has stopped, I cannot see any pattern. Can you see? I cannot see any pattern. I will not go directly looking for the pattern on 30 minutes. No, I will say, because I cannot see any pattern on 4 hour. What if I go to 3 hours? Will I see the pattern? So you start scaling. So there is a procedure for scaling. So if I go to 3 hours, remember, I am looking for a double bottom. So if you stay on 4 hours, you say the retracement is not yet done, because on 4 hours, what they're trying to tell you, that sell is more active than the buyers, because they are telling you, according to 4 hours. That's why I tell people, you will always make mistake when you analyze. You want to get your confirmation using 4 hour time frame. Remember, 4 hours is misleading people. They are telling you, we have broken, retested, look for sell. You see now the difference? Because if you come to 4 hour to look for confirmation, that's exactly what you're being told. But when we are from daily, we are sure that we are looking for buy. So 3 hours, no confirmation on any pattern. We go to 2 hours, still no confirmation. You can see 2 hours, we don't have a confirmation. I go to 1 hour, I'm looking for a double bottom. So when I come to 1 hour, guys, and I want to look at this double bottom, you can see, do I have a double bottom on 2 hours, on 1 hour? The question is, do I have a double bottom on 1 hour? Of course, I have a double bottom on 1 hour. Can you see it? The double bottom is on 1 hour. So I would want to go on 30 minutes, but I cannot go to 30 minutes because why would I waste my time to go on 30 minutes? And I have found the double bottom on 1 hour. So when I say you can use these time frames as for sniper entry and as for confirmation, you will never know from 4 hour which time frame you will have. So you will scale from 3 hour, 2 hour, and you can see 2 hour, that double bottom disappears. 3 hours, that double bottom disappears. 4 hour, that double bottoms disappear. Daily, that double bottom disappear. So you will be wondering, by the way, what is the criteria for retracement? How will I ever know the market has finished retracement? Retracement always activates a pattern. So from 4 hour, the pattern was activated on 1 hour. Now I have a double bottom, that is OPT, and I just need to use CRB strategy. CRB means current resistance break, and I will try to enter that trade. So, and if they break on the neckline, if the market breaks on the neckline, it is gonna go this direction. Imagine that's how you use time frames to support your analysis. Use the time frame at your advantage. Always know retracement will always go to activate patterns. So it's either I'm working on a double top or a double bottom. Simple. It's either I know the market is a buy or a sell. So I have everything settled like that. I have the full pattern because I will be looking for the market to do a complete double top, and a complete double top will hit to TP too. So remember, if I want to enter up to half, that is our first take profit, and then half to neckline, our second take profit, and then neckline to the TP3. And TP4 sometimes is never guaranteed, but sometimes the market goes to TP4. Remember, confirmation came from the daily that the market is trendy, uptrend, and buyers are in control, okay? So the criteria for my entry will be current resistance break, CRB. So I have a current resistance like there. So I'll just come here and type CRB. The reason why I keep typing is for me not to forget. So I will be coming back after every 1 hour. So I will even put my alarm on my clock or my phone. And then after 1 hour, the alarm goes on. And then I come and I check. So after 1 hour, let's see what happened. After 1 hour, I come check, nothing has happened. I come check another 1 hour and I find resistance has shifted. You can see we have a green followed by red. So I'm no longer working with this because this strategy says current resistance break. So I will come back after another 1 hour to check, do I have an entry? You can see I don't have an entry because no breaking. And then I come back after 1 hour, and now this time I'm very excited. Guys, if imagine this was you, imagine you're analyzing this trade, and now you have a direction that you can enter this trade up to there. Imagine this was your own analysis, which it can be if you follow this video, and it can be helpful. So you're getting 22 pips. So you will put your take profit and try to see, will the market hit my 22 pips? And you can see it's almost hitting 22 pips. And once the market hits 22 pips, you can still again add another trade. So those are 22 pips. And in this case, we want to buy up to the neckline, okay? Because buying to the neckline, half has to be broken. But remember, there are so many other things that you can use to go to the neckline. So 45 pips again. And let's see what happens. That one was easy. From the, you can see 45 pips has been hit. And then you can now trade up to the third one. Remember, the fourth one is not guaranteed. So you'll be waiting for the neckline to break. So let's wait for the neckline to break because it has not broken. And you can see once the neckline breaks, you can target the last take profit. Let's see what really happened to that trade. Did it hit the TP? So the TP was hit, and even the market proceeded to TP4. Now, in short, what I'm trying to say is that if you want to have such successful trades every day when you're trading by yourself, if this is you and you want to have such successful trade, using multiple time frames to help you realize the time frame or the setup or the pattern is very important. Anyone who was still stuck on 4 hour, they didn't know why the market bought. You can see on 4 hour, the market just went buying. So many people didn't understand why did 4 hour broke a support and then the market entered and it started to buy. They didn't know that on 4 hour, imagine having such a trade. If I can hide the details, this market, it's like it is floating on the air, but you don't know that they had activated a double bottom here on 1 hour. So that's what I'm saying. You can see that buy was so smooth. If we go to the daily, and you can see the fact that the market had broken this resistance, the retracement was for 1 day. You can imagine all those days market buying, and it's just by analyzing on 4 hour. So if you're told, where do you target? So when I tell people use 4 hour lower time frame for your entry for patterns, that's what I say. That's what I mean. Because how will you even know where the market is going? How will you even target? So guys, remember, I showed these double tops, double bottoms here on YouTube. This was the fast strategies to help me become profitable. I use double tops, double bottoms to buy my first car. So these patterns are very profitable if they are used well. But I want to say something, guys. I want to say, let me first show you this Zoom Forex webinar. If, I don't know if I'm sharing it. Yes, I'm sharing it. If you want to learn other methods, that is one of the way to become profitable. But what now I'm doing with my students, I'm not doing patterns anymore. I am doing BTB setups. I am doing RBV setups BWA setups. I am no longer using patterns. I'm using pure price action. It is a bit easier. It is more profitable than the patterns. But if you don't have the money, you go with the patterns and make everything something small every day. So this Zoom Forex trading webinar, we are starting on 20th of October, this coming Sunday. If you're watching this video and it's not yet 20th, know that you're not late, and it will be happening every 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. 2 days every week, Sundays and Tuesdays. The best thing with this, we are trading live with my students. I'm showing everything. I'm showing how I'm trading live, and I'm giving them trades. So you can imagine in 1 month, why don't you invest a whole 1 month and you just give it the last try? I know many people have tried Forex trading and it didn't work. Why don't you challenge yourself before the year ends? Imagine you're coming to the end of the year. You just challenge yourself. You say, I'm investing 1,500 for 1 month and try to say, and this is for international students because uh, it's hard for you to come to Kenya and we can learn via Zoom. So if you want to buy my course, it is still available. If you still want to come for my physical class in Kenya, it is still available. It is still available. My course and my physical classes, they go for $1,000, but it's because it's 2 weeks. But this one, because it's a whole month, is 1,500. Okay. So in short, what I'm trying to say is that anytime that you have an opportunity to learn, like even knowing how to just analyze time frame is a benefit to you. So the reason why I'm saying this is because majority of people have opened their accounts on Telegram impersonating me. So if I don't tell you what I offer, you will be lied by someone. So just know that I only offer Zoom classes, mentorship. I only sell my course. I don't do Bitcoins. I don't trade on behalf of people. I don't do investment. I don't tell people to download wallets. I don't do all those. Even if the profile is my picture, they have just downloaded my pictures and used them as their profile. So anytime you're dealing with me online, you have to ask either for a voice note or even a video call, or if you're using this number, of course, the number that is on the poster, it will be me because I'm telling you this is me. Okay, guys. So always take care. Don't fall for those scammers. That's why I will come here, because they post, even they in their pages, they post what I post. So it is very hard to know who you are dealing with. So guys, I hope that lesson was so important, and I wish you all the best. Make as much money as possible and change your story. Bye bye and love you.